Hello and welcome to Journey Well with Dee. First things first, I'd like to wish you a happy 2025. May all your wishes and goals and dreams for 2025 come to fruition, and may you be blessed with so much more. So go ahead and find a comfortable position to sit in. Sitting up nice and tall. You can do this anywhere, whenever you feel you need to just center yourself and feel grounded. Ideally, go ahead and do this 5-minute practice in the morning before you start your day. Sitting up nice and tall, go ahead and check in. Make sure that your spine is nice and long, chest is lifted, shoulders is relaxed. Gaze is forward. You can either soften your gaze or close your eyes as we take a few grounding breaths. Take a deep inhale through your nose. At the top of your breath, hold it there for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4, and slowly exhale for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's repeat. Inhale deeply through your nose for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly exhale through your mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's repeat 2 more times at your own pace. Allow your breath to come back to its natural rhythm. Go ahead and drop your right ear down towards your right shoulder. Gently tug onto your head with your right hand, pulling down gently, pulling your left shoulder down and away from your head. Gently pulling. Not too hard, we're just gently waking up the body and releasing any tension from the neck. Continue to breathe. Slowly release, coming to center. Let's do the opposite side. So left ear goes to left shoulder. Gently pull the head down with the left hand. Dropping your right shoulder away from your head. Focusing on your breath, still sitting up nice and tall. Slowly release, come to center. Let's do some circles with our shoulders going forward, nice and steady. Doesn't have to be big circles, doesn't have to be very fast. Once again, we're trying to calm the nervous system, releasing any tension from the body. So we're not wanting to work up too much of a sweat. Slowly reverse your circles and go in the opposite direction towards the back of the room. And come to center, relaxing your shoulders. Take a deep inhale through your nose. This time reach both arms overhead up towards the ceiling or the sky. Reaching as you breathe, lengthening the spine with each breath. See if you can bring your hands together and interlace the fingers. And go ahead and place your hands behind your head at the base of your skull, keeping your elbows, open wide, pushing the elbows away. And open, opening the chest. Push your head back into your hands as you breathe. Gently bring the head forward, allowing your elbows to come together. Rounding the upper back slightly. Deep inhale, come to center, release the hands up and over, reach up towards the ceiling. Deep breath, bring the palms together and down to heart center. Let's make our way onto our hands and knees, coming into tabletop. Make sure that your hands is in line with your shoulders, fingers is spread nice and wide, your knees is in line with your hips. Pushing away from the floor, engage the core, allowing for a nice flat back. Take a nice breath here, deep inhale through your nose. Steady exhale through the mouth. One more. This time on your breath, we're going to do a few rounds of cat and cow. For cow, we're going to inhale first and then drop the belly down, pushing the tailbone out towards the back. Head and chest goes up and open. Exhale for cat, rounding the spine, head comes forward, pushing away from the floor. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Feel free to add in some movement here, back and forth. So when you go, your inhale for cow, you can shift your weight back and towards your heels. Exhale for cat, come forward, pushing into your hands. And repeat. Feel free to move in whichever direction feels good to you, as long as you focus on your breath. Let's do one more full sequence. And then slowly come to center, straighten out the back. Keeping the hands and feet where they are, go ahead and tuck your toes under. We're going to push up into downward facing dog. So lifting off our knees, pushing the hips up towards the ceiling. Shifting the weight back and towards our heels. You might need to adjust your feet slightly. Then go ahead and keep your hands and your feet towards the middle of your mat. As you come into a forward fold, keep the feet towards the outside of the mat and allow your head and arms to hang loose. You can go ahead and cup your elbows, allowing any tension from your lower back and your neck to just dissipate with every breath. Feel free to sway from side to side slightly. You can move in any which direction feels good to you. Maybe bouncing up and down will feel a little good. Swinging the hips from side to side maybe. Or just staying in centered position. As long as you focus on your breath, tune into your body. Release your elbows, hands towards the floor. Slowly walk your feet in towards the center of your mat. And take an inhale and come to half lift, straightening your spine. Take a breath here before moving into chair pose, sitting down, lowering your hips, chest and arms comes up and over. Reaching all the way up towards the ceiling. Interlace the fingers if you can. Reaching high. And then coming down to center, release your hands. You can stay in the position that your arm is facing you to make it a little easier. I'm going to take a few Deep breaths. Inhale, hands goes up. Moving into a side angle stretch, interlace the fingers if you can at the top of the stretch. Cross the right leg over the left. And then taking a breath, lean over towards the left, opening up the right side. Deep breath. Make sure to keep the shoulders away from your ears as you do the stretch. Only reaching as far as is comfortable for you. Slowly make your way to center, uncross the legs. Let's cross the left over the right. Deep inhale, reach up towards the ceiling, and then lean over towards the right, opening up the left side. Deep inhale, come to center, uncross your legs, release your hands, reach up high. Exhale, forward fold. This time we're going to tap the chin towards the chest and then slowly roll up to a standing position. Vertebrae by vertebrae, nice and steady, not too fast. Your head will come up last. Deep inhale. Hands overhead, bring your palms together and bring it down to heart center. And we've come to the end of our practice. I thank you very much for joining me, and I hope that this has helped you feel a little calm and a little centered. And I hope that you have a beautiful day further.